plug in my headset, and there'll be a minor beep.
Pre-show will be starting in a few minutes, guys.
Pre-show! All 6 minutes. I just need to get that live stream leak. Oh, I keep getting the eternal error. This needs to stop. There we go. Okay. Facebook. Giving away all our secrets on the pre-show. You post things on Facebook, Justin.
Hello.
There we go.
Hola.
Who's there? 13 people here. What up, guys? Let me listen to us. You're a little quiet, Justin.
Am I?
Yeah.
Not much I can do about that.
Can you turn me down?
Huh?
Can you turn me down?
Can, but I've already done that last time.
Ah, you did? Here, let me turn myself down the slightest.
No, hang on, I've done it again.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, speak.
Okay, speaking.
Hopefully I'm...
Okay. Yeah. It's always right. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. Or just weird. Or you're just weird. Waking up. Chop, jump, jump. I've heard of those. Those are like mythical beings. Like dragons in Wisconsin. Everyone says they exist. You can't be 100% sure. Justin's always slightly quieter than me. Because I'm just so amazing. MTB said something Russian. Is that Russian?
You get enough, you make enough money doing
to hire a live translator?
We'll buy the same microphone or something.
I know which one we want. I know which one we can get. It is Mongolian. Is Mongolian Russian?
Mongolian?
Yeah, that's what MTB, that's what Google Translate says that is. Make.Test cases to solve logic. That is what he said. Oh, he speaks the English now. Hey, look, Denmark's checking in. Holy crap.
Denmark checking in on us. No one expects the Danish Inquisition.
I want a Danish now. Netherlands checking in.
No one expects the Danish.
Illegal Danish. Thank you, Trico. It's always appreciated, man.
Ah, Trico. Thanks, Trico.
2 people from Denmark. Oh shit, the Danish are
they're invading.
2 people from... We need some USA. Hey, it's
That's Doc Chris.
Doc Chris. Doc Chris, are you still in the USA? Or are you back now in Aussie land?
Actually, hey, if you want to send, if Dr. Chris, if you've got Discord, do you want to come on? Or
He's
I'll
in
get
San
Alex
Fran.
to link you the Discord, and if you want to jump in the chat. Oh, you're in San Francisco? Oh. Yeah, if you've got a laptop and a mic, and if you want to jump on, if you've got Discord, if you want to jump on the server, then we can get you on the show if you want. It can give you a little perspective on it more.
Or if you just want to lay back, Doc Chris, and be entertained by us,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
also
dance.
an option.
We'll dance like monkeys for you.
Justin will dance like monkeys for you. I will dance like boom. Or a warthog.
About a minute.
Got a minute.
Yep, got a minute.
Into the free show.
I'm going to do an intro where I skip through each of the pictures and I'll just mention what topics we're going to talk about.
Oh shit, we're gonna have structure?
Yeah,
that.
Just tiny bit. It's last minute setup.
I'm against this. I rebel against order. Chaos forever. Entropy.
And here's an airplane that's 14 years ago. Was exceeding all the world's speed now.
Alright.
Even today, in the form of the SR-71,
That was the, how much time do we got?
is a considerably later than anything we had.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to the Rio show. Ah, shit.
Alright. Oop. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are live on the Power Hour with Alex
We're live!
and Justin.
Yeah!
The strictly 1 hour show, a podcast where we talk about whatever we're interested in, which sometimes happens to be NERF.
Sometimes, not always.
Today
Yeah.
on the show, we're going to be talking about Hasbro attacking third-party NERF, saving Ragnarocktoberfest, and trying to help out NERM and that kind of deal. We'll be talking about some game types and stuff that we've been playing in Melbourne NERF Wars and HVZ Melbourne for the past few years. How to make a janky, an absolutely beautiful LARP weapons.
It's beautiful. It's a word. Beautiful. How dare you say it's janky?
Is this? Oh, it's an anime. We got an anime segment.
Uname.
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 Something about Bobo. Something about beautiful Bobo. And I have an ethical question that we'll end the show with, which might be divisive. People pretending to be Vikings, is that European weeaboos? Cultural appropriation? Like, if you grew up in the US and you had nothing to do with, and you don't have any Viking blood in you, are you a weeaboo? Alright.
Well, we'd also have to think of a name for it, because weeboo's taken.
Yeah, right. Viking something.
Okay, let's get into that first actual thing. I was totally against it listing top.
I was gonna say, how are you doing, Alex? But alright.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Oh.
How are you doing?
Well, I just woke up an hour ago and I've got a big mug of coffee, so.
There you go.
Sick. Alright, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, no swearing, right. Alright.
Fuck that.
So,
I'll swear.
what is this image, Alex? You've sent me this GIF.
Wait. The GIF. So this GIF was on the NERF Facebook page, and I GIFified it so we can actually put it on our thing pretty easily. And it's NERF showing people how to load third-party darts into NERF guns.
Is that how they titled it?
Yeah.
Wow. So they've got some FVJs. Well, I do agree with the opinion of chucking FVJs, full vinyl jackets for the uninitiated, which is just basically the cool name that the community gave to fully solid vinyl tip darts. Anyway, but like them actually acknowledging them on Facebook,
it's
on
like,
social
really?
media.
Yeah. Okay, so this is either one or two. There's a couple things has got to have happened here. First, they're either picking up the trend of the fast food, where everyone just burns everyone else. With the smug Wendy's and all that stuff.
Oh,
you've seen that.
Smug Wendy's.
Yeah, so they're picking up that kind of trend. Because other companies have kind of done that as well, where they just bash on each other. And it works. It's decent marketing.
Like the console wars of just Xbox and PlayStation is just retarded.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say that, am I? I don't know. I don't care. No, it was.
No, it is retarded.
It is. It's so annoying.
It is scientifically retarded.
It is mentally deficient.
But yes,
you're wasting your time.
Exactly.
But the problem is like, I don't know. Is there a problem? No, I just thought it was amusing that they're actually acknowledging third parties.
They're acknowledging it, but okay. So as I said, there's a couple of reasons, at least in my opinion, they did this. It's either they're just trying to burn and create, a social media thing. Awesome, good on them. I highly doubt it, but they're actually seeing a noticeable loss in dart sales.
Oh, of course they would. It's getting massive. It's all over Amazon.
They're going to see a loss in dart sales, but a noticeable loss? Because our community, which would be the main consumers of these darts, the knockoff darts, is a couple percent of the overall NERF, the NERF ecosystem, or who's buying NERF products.
I'm now curious as to how much reach, the YouTube influencers have for the guys who target kind of children's content. So, Coop, Drac also dips into that and that kind of thing, and PDK Films, with all those guys using what's it called? The knockoff rival rounds. The
headshot rounds.
Yeah. Like they all highly recommend them and list their Amazon affiliate links. And I'm now curious, with the shutdown of Toys R Us and that kind of thing, is what kind of percentage is Amazon sales to their holistic sales? Because remember, because it must be noteworthy for them to do an Amazon exclusive re-release of the white strife, right?
Oh yeah. That's fair enough.
They didn't release that in any stores. It only came out on Amazon, in just their packaging. So,
yeah. Also, Bobo brings up something that I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. It didn't really dawn on me. It's if he's saying he's met people with no knowledge of the NERF community, but they still use third-party darts. I guess it's third-party darts are now so widely accessible through Amazon, because you brought up Amazon, and it was just oh yeah, I guess you could just type it in, because that's what I did. I typed in. I'm if I type in NERF dart, NERF darts aren't even on the first page. It's all third party.
Yeah. Oh, actually. Shoot. I should have. This was a talking point.
You okay? Do we
No. It's related.
Need some ice?
Have you guys seen the NERF Nation show, hosted by Zach King?
Who's Zach King?
Okay, Zach King is old YouTube. He used to do a YouTube channel called Final Cut King. He used to do special effects videos and that kind of thing. And then he
lens flare and camera shaking.
Huh?
Lens flare and camera shaking, right?
No. Anyway, nice.
Not even acknowledged. The nicest.
Goddamn, J.J. Abrams. Me, a 2015. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway, he got way more popular doing his Vine magic, where he does those fixed camera swap things. Zach King Vines, people will know him. Anyway, I'll see if I can bring it up, but he's now the host of the NERF Nation show.
So what do they do on this NERF Nation show?
Well, episode 1, it was his coverage of the Jared's epic NERF war. So they went there with cameras and that. You can actually see Drac in one of the background shots and that kind of thing. But they're not interacting really with the established NERF YouTubers. But I think what they realized is that
we actually have some influence on stuff.
Oh yeah, those big guys who do have the children's overlap, their majority market of sales.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We have a lot of children's overlap too, even though we don't specifically try to market to that.
Oh yeah, we got overlap, but
Yeah.
we don't specifically hard target that. Like, and we don't
No.
get, because obviously we don't get those kinds of numbers unless we do produce something that is that sticky.
Yeah. Like duct tape aids. Duct tape sticky.
That's how you catch the kids. You just put some
That's-
double-sided duct tape down, and they just walk over it. They get stuck.
Kids love the double-sided duct tape. That's just, that's just next level thumbnail right there.
Yeah, let's
Yeah. So Stabby Josh also brings up something with well, he at least triggered a thought at the Walmart
Thinking.
is selling aftermarket Nerf darts and rival rounds in the Power Zone or whatever,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Powerball
that
one.
too.
So the non-official Nerf stuff that works in Nerf and it actually works better, but that you can just buy off the shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I want to see more Nerf trying to burn third-party stuff because this actually quite amuses me at the end of the day, more than anything else.
Lol.
Just like, come on, go full smug Wendy's. I want to next see them like trying to unscrew a shell and just not doing it. Build a screwdriver. Pile of screwdrivers just in the trash.
Yeah.
Done. There you go. You're welcome, Hasbro.
So
Have that
yeah,
one for free.
that's Zach King. This is the NERF Nation show.
Okay.
Um,
Why does he have a stick?
I don't know, but like they're trying to do that whole gag
Yeah.
of like we're setting up the thing, and blah blah blah.
Ah.
Anyway, like intro. So they've already filmed
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and basically they're touching on all the cliches and things that have like been popular over the past couple years of like Office Nerf War. Actually,
Yeah.
that was one of his popular early videos, Office Nerf War. I think he's got 20 million views on that on his old channel. But
Yeah.
I'm at Jared's Nerf War, and I've got stock
Yeah.
blasters. But it's their attempt at trying to control that, because
Yeah.
now like the big kid. I've said this. I think I've said this before on the cast. That kids aren't getting home to watch television. They're watching YouTube on their smartphones before they even get home.
Yeah.
Or at school.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Yeah, the
Yeah.
kids like to watch the things
Oh,
on their
Yeah.
time, and also on the internet.
Yeah. So this
Sometimes
is
it's
Hasbro
YouTube.
shifting their marketing tactics, I guess, and trying to generate their own kind of content. But it is like that sterile corporate thing. Whereas, like, as
bland as hell.
goofy and as odd as Coop is,
Yeah.
there's still that enthusiasm.
He's too edgy.
Enthusiasm behind
Coop's
it.
too edgy for Nerf.
He's too
and
edgy.
Drax is just you can't even look. Nerf can't even look at Drax. Drax is beyond edgy for Nerf.
He's a vampire, damn it! Oh, and he mods.
Exactly.
How dare he?
Oh, can't have that.
Yeah.
So remember all the Dude Perfect stuff that Nerf did?
Oh,
Do
no,
you think
that still happens?
Oh, that still happened, but do you think that's going to be on the Nerf YouTube channel thingy? Nerf Nation channel?
If
With
they'll
the Dude
bring it over.
Perfects?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I think the problem is like they have to pay. Well, then again, they did a brand deal, and like there's the whole Dude Perfect. You saw Drac in the background.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, remember, I've seen this all on a delay, so you saw Drac. There you go, I saw him now.
yeah. So, anyway, I think I've made my point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just fascinating that they're trying to produce the stuff that everyone else has
Yeah.
been producing for them.
At the end of the day, we're just all too damn hip and edgy for Nerf.
Pretty much.
Too damn hip. You can't handle us. There's no holding us
Can't
back.
handle
Oh,
this right
I can
now.
see your computer screen, Justin. Oh no. Close all that. Children are watching. Okay, it's gone.
So let's move on.
Let's move on to
Ragnarok.
what are we talking about? Ragnarok, yeah, that thing. Okay. So Ragnarok is still not 100% confirmed yet. But-
Explain to the uninitiated what is.
What is Ragnarok October? Well, having never been to a Ragnarok Oktoberfest, I'm the expert at explaining Ragnarok Oktoberfest.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. This is how it works. But it's made by the NoBACON guys, Nerm and Jake. Honestly, in that picture, I don't know which one's which, but I believe they are both Nerm and Jake at the same time, and that's all that matters because it's just their beard. Even though Nerm has now shaved his beard, he still has that soul spirit beard. So if you squint and kind of look just to the right, you can still see the beard on his face, and it's glorious.
So Ragnarocktoberfest was their October Halloween-themed weekend of NERF. Week of NERF. Of basically doing a HVZ, NERF Wars, meetups, all that kind of thing, and basically having a jolly old time. And them doing them booking out entire restaurant floors and shit, and having parties and whatnot.
And spending way too much money and putting way too much effort, but it can never be thanked enough. It's just like, holy crap. I know how much work they put into that, having almost attended one, because they talked with me about it, and it was a lot. It was a lot of time, money, and love that they put into it. The unfortunate thing is the NoBACON guys, they lost their play area because it was a school, and the school demanded a really nice chunk of money for them to play on it. However,
so they're no longer allowed to be there for free.
Yeah, so NoBACON hasn't really had a game for a bit, but the people are still there. There's actually a lot of other NERF groups in the Bay Area that people attend, and the Foam Blast people and a few others are trying to
help them out.
Help them out. Lock down a venue.
So this is something we'll shout out to our audience, anyone who's listening in the VOD or currently listening now. If you're in the Northern Bay Area and you maybe know of a place where NoBACON can play, hit them up. I think they're NoBACON on Facebook.
Or hit up MTB on Facebook and we can pass it on. Yeah. Also, if you're local, and you're willing to help with organization and moderating and adminning during the day, also hit up MTB on Facebook. That way, because in reality what happens with these events is the people who set it all up don't get a second to do anything besides run the event. Yeah. And I'm myself personally, I'm going to step in to at the very least help moderate during the day. And if we can get actually an active board of moderators or admins, quote-unquote refs for the gameplay, we can rotate them around so everyone does get to play, but at the same time, everyone helps out a little bit. It's what we did a little bit in Melbourne NERF Wars to varying degrees of success.
At the moment, Melbourne NERF Wars needs new admins and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But when I was there,
the golden years.
Golden years.
Bobo brings up in chat, it wasn't actually the school, it was the school board and district people. They weren't happy about it happening at the school, but the school was fine with it. Okay. That's what apparently Gnome said.
Too much YouTubers asking where it is, and so other people are probably wondering. It's in the Bay Area, Northern Bay Area, basically between Cisco and Napa. They're actually looking, from the last thing I heard, they're looking at bringing it closer to Cisco just so more people can play. Where that is, it's kind of a to-be-announced scenario, which they're hoping to do this summer.
I totally feel for them because, we've always struggled trying to find, fields to play on, and I guess at the moment, Sniper's Den Paintball has kind of become our home, or our go-to, at least, because we at least know it'll be good.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Sniper's Den's amazing. I mean, when I was at FoamCon, people were talking to me about Sniper's Den, that's such a cool field. One of the things I want to do if NoBACON or Ragnarok actually happened, is see if we can work into the schedule a few Aussie rule gameplay things. From both HVZ and our NERF Wars. Oh. And both of them are pretty casual. Oh, first one's a pretty casual game, but it's a lot of fun.
This is our next topic.
Yeah, this is our next
topic.
I'll
do the sound effect.
Yeah, I forgot to load my sound effects. So,
okay, never mind. So, we play a game called Space Pope.
Yeah,
Break it
Space
down.
Pope. Space Pope is there is a secret Space Pope that only the one player knows, one human player knows, and there's also a traitor amongst them. Now, depending on population of the game, how many players are playing, there may actually be multiple traitors. But there's always just one general who you know is not the traitor, and one Space Pope, which if the Space Pope gets tagged by a zombie, game's over, humans lose. Space Pope is confined to a relatively large, but not too large, play area, like a little bunker-esque thing.
People have probably seen us play it. We do have some gameplay on the channel during the war vlogs and stuff. And yeah, we play under the tan bark, like the the mulch stuff on underneath a giant fig tree. And yeah, it's a good game if you want to do like the holdout situation. So it's good if you can find a spot where there's like lots of like little walls or stuff or barriers that that humans can kind of cluster and hide under, but there's still cover that zombies can try and make an approach.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole bunch of like trees and that surrounding it as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's always, but there's always ways, if we need to make our own little terrain, your chalk lines. But anyway, zombies basically have a short stun timer, but they have to respawn outside of the bark, so it's the keep, or the player, the little zone. So it's a constant wave of zombies over and over again. And as time goes on, there's more mutations, shields. Zombies get shields, zombies get, basically, we call it the husk, which is they just throw a foam football, and if it hits you, you're tagged, and also
the vortex
swords.
howlers.
Yeah, the vortex howlers.
The original vortex.
Yeah, there will be, if we get the Ragnarok up, I will do a complete write-up of the rules, just so I can post it to everyone.
We should do a write-up of the rules and just post it anyway. Yeah.
We should do a write-up. We can even do like a video.
Like years ago, we were going to do a breakdown of how Battle Select worked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, how many ideas have we scrapped that we were going to do for various things? Hell, we could still do the breakdown almost like...
I don't know, with the three of us, it was basically the Nerf house was an idea factory.
Oh, super idea factory.
More stuff than I could edit.
Yeah. Good times.
Oh man.
But so and then for the Space Pope, if the humans can survive for 15 minutes, aka if the humans could keep the Space Pope alive for 15 minutes, they win. If the Space Pope dies before that, they lose.
It's kind of like a TTT.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of TTT.
Speaking of TTT, we actually had a Troublous and Terrorist Town Nerf variant that we used, which we just called Traitor. We had one quote-unquote detective. I think we used... What did we say? It's like 1 in every 5 people was a traitor?
Something like that. I think it needs to be 1 in every 5, maybe 1 in every 4, round up. Or at least if you're gonna just admin and not actually play, pick, because I noticed if you pick newbies or shy people, they're less likely to get tags because they're like socially new.
Exactly. Kind of you gotta pick people who are good on it.
Yeah, and also like experienced players, because then they're more likely to get the tags when shit goes down.
Yeah, exactly. So the other thing is, so there's always the one detective who can. Sorry, I'm resetting the timer because I accidentally forgot not to hit the timer, so I'm multitasking. Yes, no, that's fine. It shows me on the stream how long we've been streaming for. So we got 34 minutes left on this one. Anyway.
Well, an hour and 6 minutes for
Yeah. No, I know, because I got 29 minutes ago and got 6 minutes for the thing. Anyway, we're good.
Cool.
The what do you call it? So the detective, when people are dead, they can walk up to them and ask them if they're a traitor or a innocent, and they have to answer truthfully. And the innocents always know who each other are, is.
You
but,
mean the
everyone
traders?
else, yeah, the traders know
The
who they
innocents
are.
don't know.
The innocents know
You got
Jack.
us mixed up anyway.
Yeah, I got mixed up.
Anyway, I think a lot of people are aware of that, but yeah, we've kind of slightly adapted it so that it kind of works for real life a bit.
Yeah,
because
real life
and
Nerf.
one hit kills and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. We probably honestly on a larger scale games you put things like dark imitation, so everyone has maybe only 6 shots.
yeah, we found it worked a bit better if it was a pistols round or a low capacity round where you could only use pistols or 6 mags. And then that way it wasn't just like people. We definitely know we have the best blasters in our little clique, so we're just going to attack everyone and then
hose everyone down, and hopefully no one else is the
yeah.
traitor among us. But yeah, no, it's. Yeah, I mean, there's some other rules that would be nice to implement. Like, you can throw in things like extra ammo on the ground that traders can booby trap by simply just putting a little sticky note under like a bag of ammo, and like so you can give trade. Yeah, so basically you have bags of ammo already pre-scattered around, and
this
especially
is
if you're
you
only doing
expanding
6.
the idea.
Yeah, people only have 6 shots. Oh, please, I have notes on how to expand this.
Yeah,
people only have 6 shots.
We actually, I want to bring up, like, we were thinking of doing a kind of battle royale-esque thing because of like PUBG and now Fortnite.
you want to be hip with the cool kids.
Oh yeah,
Do a pub. I mean, if NoBACON would want to do it, I have a. I mean, it'd be modified of a different rule set.
I thought of how do you do the scattered weapons, like for weapons on field, and I figured you get a lot of like cheap containers which are blacked out, which are all the same size, and then just put various weapons inside those or limited stuff hidden around the place, and then issue everyone a cheap melee to start with.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Or even just like a third of a pool noodle if you want to be super cheap.
The only other thing that I could think of to actually get like the randomness of like the starting positions is that people mark on a map, like everyone gets a map and they mark where they want to start, and then they get blindfolded and put there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, get out of my head. Get out of my head. I mean, my thing was also with blind. We like blindfolds, Justin and I.
No, we don't.
I like the blindfold. Anyway, what I was saying, the battle royale. So if you blindfold the people and then you have a ref or moderator escort them to their starting location, so they don't even get to pick, and you just randomize it. So you already have pre-marked out starting locations,
okay.
and then you randomize it for the. Every moderator
now I'm thinking of it. Depends on how many people you got and how many admins you got, because otherwise, like trying to wrangle cats.
Yeah, it's always trying to wrangle cats.
Or maybe if you just actually, you know what randomizes it is that you just pick on your map a point, maybe designate starting points or something, and then you pick where you're going to go beforehand. You write it down. And then you just get sent there, so you don't know how many people are going to end up in that spot. I think that's that's like the whole point of like the skydiving is you don't know the random distribution of where it's going.
Yeah,
we tried doing
or
a streamer.
What if we actually had them skydive? What if we actually have them skydive? Because you can skydive in the Bay Area. So we hire a plane.
Stop.
We give everyone skydiving lessons. Oh, anyway, you were saying?
To try and do the shrinking play area, we had an admin walking around the field. I think it was Ryan or someone with like a really long, party streamer, and basically marking off the closing down walls of where you can play. Oh no, wait. Oh, did we have cones? I don't know, something like that. Basically we were placing down cones that marked the play area boundary.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, the reducing play area is something that would take a decent chunk of admins to
Like, the
get
ultimate
right.
way to do it is if you're playing at one of those indoor airsoft fields and you had full control over the lighting. Basically,
yeah.
you would turn off the lights or change. Oh, if they had RGB lighting, that'd be awesome.
Oh, RGBs.
Hmm.
Next level. I mean,
Yeah,
my
Dr.
other
Chris
my
in
other
chat
thoughts.
has helped us do it. So yeah, two admins
Nice.
controlling the boundary, going closer and closer. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, my other thought is just you have pre-marked. You have a lot of marked off areas, like
Yeah.
colored, and then you randomize it, so it just keeps getting smaller, but it could get smaller in certain areas.
Oh
So it's not
yeah,
always
so
going
it
to be
could
the same.
like I don't know, it could shrink into 3 different directions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a way to do it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how to keep it so it's easy.
Oh yeah, so that you preset it up. So if you divided your play field into like 3 zones, and then say just announce over like the megaphone, zone 3 is closing down. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an easy way to do it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then everyone shifts over to those 2, and then they're fighting. They don't know which one's going to go next.
Yeah. And then I mean, if you just if you got a 3-sided dice, keep it simple and completely random. You just roll it,
I don't
or a
think you need to
6-sided
roll
dice,
it.
and then it's just.
You just, I think I would, as an admin, I'd just say which close down the
See,
one
you're
that
getting
has the
too
most
power
people.
hungry. You're getting too power hungry right
Dude,
there.
I'm trying
You were
to
like,
force
I am
them to
God.
run to the safe zone.
You are putty in my hands. I will mold you all into my image. Now get me some tea. That's you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so those
yeah.
are some gameplay ideas. And one other thing that Melbourne Nerf Wars has tried to include from the start is melee. And speaking of melee...
Whoa, dude, I got whiplash. That's segue, man. Hang on, I gotta crack my neck.
It was so smooth.
Okay. So, no. It was so quick, it was just like... Yeah, so speaking of melee...
What is this? What is this?
This was actually just like the inspirational talking point for the actual thing, but this was my Secret Santa present to Thomas of Containment Crew back when we did Secret Santas. Or I should say, we're still doing the Secret Santa because it's not done yet.
No, it's done.
Some people still
couldn't
haven't gotten there.
finish this. Some people weren't able to get done like their stuff
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, but it's still happening. Anyway, yeah. So this was my, and it's literally just I called it Ghetto Caliber because it's a LARP baseball bat tied with a LARP brick and 2 LARP hatchets tied to it, and a wrench cross thing. I put a skull on the bottom because why not? You gotta have a skull. But this actually, I was going through some old footage at work because I had a bunch of old pictures on my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, I did this. I should actually make a melee weapon again because I have a chainsword I bought when I first got back to California, but I'm pretty melee-less right now, and that's kind of like,
Oh no.
it's kind of hurting. I know. So I'm looking at making a sword staff in kind of the same design as my arm-mounted Nemesis, so the foam patch work plates. And to basically have it like all light up, because I'm gonna, for the whole body, I'm gonna use I have it. It's a polycarb tubing, and it's very thick walled, and it can't be broken. I've tried. I've hit it with a hammer. I'm like, how durable is it? And
How thick is
I
the
ordered.
wall?
It's about it's a 1/4 of an inch. You can convert that. This is mainly an American show.
A 1/4 inch, like, is it a solid rod?
No, it's hollow. It's a tube. 1/4 inch
How
wall tube.
wide is the tube?
It's a 1-inch tube.
A 1-inch tube, and then it's 1/4 inch. Like,
Yeah.
that's like what? 6 millimeter thick walls?
I've hit it with
That's tough. Because like
Yeah,
a
I
lot
hit
of
it
our
with the-
just for like a lot of our PVC is half that, and you know you've worked
Yeah.
with our PVC, so
Oh yeah.
or less.
No. It's tough. It's very tough. It's the perfect dimensions I want. I ordered an 8-foot length and a 1-foot length, and the 1-foot length I just went to town on it. I hit it with hammers. I wanted to make sure. I wanted something that was durable. I could finally chip it after I took a pipe wrench to it. Not that pipe wrench because that was made of foam, but an actual pipe wrench.
Yeah.
And so you know, was it Pinot the Evil saying graphite golf shafts? Unfortunately, they don't make 8-foot long graphite golf shafts.
Oh.
Now I want to make a sword staff, and I also want it clear. That's why I chose polycarb instead of normal PVC, because polycarb is a lot more expensive. Because I can run lights through it, and then in my foam padding, I can carve out runes.
You want your power saber.
I want my power saber, damn it! I want my Zinshian power weapon with a little bit of corn thrown in there for pure chaotic evil, and yes, it'll be good. But yeah, it's just simple sword staff. I have the
evil with a plan.
Yeah, evil with a plan and a lot of chaos and bloodthirst.
What was I gonna say? Damn it! Oh, I've noticed in chat that a lot of people are just like reacting to this to the first time. So clearly they didn't get to see Containment Crew's video. If I can find that, I'll add it to.
I think they took it down.
Oh, they took it down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that's not what their channel is. Their channel is non-existent, so they just took it down. But I mean, that's in my backlog of. I have an overview of it, shot with my phone. Yeah, I mean, I want to get more into. I want to get more into some more foam crafting melee weapons because I really like it, and you know, when I did my foam crafting for the Nemesis, the arm-mounted Nemesis, which that video will be out once I finish shooting, editing all the FoamCon stuff. But I have some time off this week because it's 4th of July tomorrow, and
Yay, America!
Yeah, yeah, exactly, America.
Oh man,
yeah.
Damn it! Now I'm just thinking of the slow cooked ribs, barbecue ribs. Sorry. We had American friends in here in Australia and growing up, and they would host 4th of July parties and just do kilos and kilos of spare ribs that they've slow cooked and then smoked and then and just the sauce. It was amazing. Sorry. And now I'm just thinking, now I want those again. So even in Australia, I've had a 4th of July experience once. So.
Yes, you've experienced the 4th once in a great while. Thomas, the guy who I gave it to, said, "Don't forget, it was bound with rope and painted," but I think he means painted. So yes, I did paint it as well. A lot of that that image is still up. Was not correctly, like all that rope was actually dyed in with coffee and fake blood, and the actual the bat was not that color, and I wanted to make it look more bat-like. So I threw paint at it, and it worked. But it's just something he just messaged me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the video's live again. He's saying.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll add.
We'll add it in the description.
Yep. So after the I was about to say modcast. After Power Hour, you can check it out.
Yeah. So check it out. And also on our Patreon, I will post a lot of build videos for that since people thought it was interesting. I'll throw some on Facebook as well.
Patreon.com/Make.Test.Battle.
Make.Test.Battle. Yeah.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yes. Oh, that's another quick thing for Patreon. The patches are arriving today for me. I will be messaging everyone in Patreon who's ever donated $10 and up, and I will be going, hey, where do you live? And then if you give me your address, you might get a patch, or I might show up, or both. You don't know. You don't know me.
You can't control me. You can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
Alright.
But
So, what's the anime we're going to be talking about this week?
Talked about the Unime.
Unime.
Yeah, the Unime we're talking about this week is Overlord, because season 3 is out. So Overlord, season 1 of Overlord came out like a couple years ago.
Wait, hit me with the premise. I don't know. I've not watched
it's a good isekai.
What, define isekai?
Trapped in like another world.
Oh,
more or less
right.
Video game.
Ah, yeah. I'm in a fantasy world. Yeah.
I'm in the fantasy world. So yeah, he's this guy is in his MMORPG. It's about to shut down, and he stays logged in, and then he just gets transported into it. And so now he's this skeleton sorcerer, and he's just stupidly overpowered. But they do it so well because he's like he's lawful evil. So he's not really the good guy. He just wants
protagonist.
Yeah, exactly.
So how's he overpowered?
Because he's like, because his character's max level. And they do it in video game terms. So he's like level 99, and everyone else is level 15, 20 at most.
Okay.
And so you can just, they're slinging their most powerful spells, which, because its whole there's like guild housing or clan housing, depending on what game you're playing, in the game that he played, and the whole clan house, which is called the Tomb of Nazareth, got transported to a different world that's not in the video game. So he has him in all the tomes, like bodyguards and bosses, because in that game you could actually build your own dungeon, which is kind of also your player house. And so yeah, they have all these he has all these basically minions and servants who just obey him and worship him like a god, and they're also pretty damn overpowered as well. But
I'm just thinking, like, all these isekais that have come out, and the one that started it all, Sword Art Online.
No, Sword Art did not start it all.
Well, they made it. They got so popular that everyone else wanted to make one.
They got popular, but that was Dot Hat Sign, and if you want to even go before that, then what was that? What was that anime?
Schooling me on your your anime knowledge.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna show you a world, man. Technically, Inuyasha is an isekai. If you want to get like really deep into it.
I'm just Eddie. I was thinking, like, this is such a trope of '80s cartoons, though. The whole teleported into an arcade game.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there was one specifically that. Was it Dragon?
What, Dragon? Dragon Quest?
I just remember one specifically that.
No, there was a few. But, yeah, so anyway, back to this. Third season's coming out, I think, this week or next week. And it's just the whole first season was just him kind of establishing feeling what's going on, playing like the puppet master to the world, building his power. So basically, he kind of gave himself an alter ego to play like the quote unquote good guy, but to actually manipulate a lot of things behind the scenes and earn money. And then second season, he just was more into a little bit into that, but also into all the essentially the dungeon bosses that were just NPCs actually gaining more sentience and becoming more self-aware, actually gaining personalities.
Who's the skull dude on this picture?
That's the protagonist.
Oh, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, that's what he's a skeleton sorcerer.
But he's like a kid or a teenager?
He was like probably early 20s. But yeah, he just became, that was his avatar. His guild's rule was
stay as that
be
as
human.
the whole show? Just this skeleton?
Yep. Yeah, he's just this monster skeleton creature.
Alright, I might check this out.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
He dons a suit of armor when he plays as the quote unquote good guy that he tries to pass as but it's the skeleton is his like actual body. He just keeps going back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some tropes in there. You'll go, really, but and all in all, it's not bad. But I also love isekai. Like, I watched Sword Art Online. I enjoyed Sword Art Online with generic character with sword that fell in love with hot chick, and then they made all the waifu pillows out of it.
I just opened this and I'm looking at his full character design, and it's like the giant shoulder pads of WoW.
You gotta have the giant shoulder pads. Why do you think I like this? I spent 10 years of my actual life playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, no, it was 2 years. Well,
it was 3 years. It was three in game.
It was over. We calculated this. It was like
it was
of
3 years.
Total
it was
play
3 years
hours
over
was,
10.
Yeah.
It was 3 years over 10.
You told your dad this, and he was like, "Damn, son."
look how motivated I am, because I had no life. One might argue I still have no life.
No game in your life.
Exactly. That's another good anime.
Alright.
Yeah, that one needs a second season. Alright, so, also,
okay.
Yeah, okay. This is kind of like a PSA slash like just kind of an. But yeah, no, it's a PSA. Bobo. Do we have the picture of Bobo up?
Yep, I got Bobo up.
Okay, Bobo's rapping persona, Young Yellow.
Yeah.
His rapping persona's name has been stolen. Someone actually is using the name of Young Yellow in Georgia, which is Bobo's state.
So they have to have a rap battle in order. They need
to duke it out on the streets. They need to. This needs to be settled. You can't.
I haven't heard Young Yolo anything from Bobo's Young Yolo alter ego.
Doesn't matter. It's like Tupac. Have you heard anything from Tupac? No, but he's still around. No one else could be called Tupac. No one else could be called Young Yolo. You see, Bobo says he's been freebooted. He can't. They can't stand for this. Someone needs to die. It basically is what I'm saying. That's the most logical.
What kind of topics do you rap about, Bobo? Bobo's in chat.
It's all demonetized topics. He has. If you look up at some of Nom's Nerf lessons from old Nerf YouTube, you'll hear some of his songs.
Nice.
Oh, he's linking. He's linking. I don't know. I was leaving it up to you, Bobo. I was leaving it up to you. I wasn't gonna link anything, but
if you can post that, then we can all bathe in the glory of. We'll end the show with it.
And here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh, Thomas linked me it. I don't know why Thomas is linking to me. See, I wasn't gonna share with the world Young Yellow because I don't know if the world's ready to popularize Young Yellow. But there's a SoundCloud with the hottest mixtapes of I don't even know what year.
Let's just say 2012. Oh, Designated Heavy. Okay. Oh, I didn't know Bobo had a SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, Young Yellow featuring Little Jizzy thumping on my nuts is probably his most iconic album. What I mean iconic, it's the first one. It's a rendition of a children's classic.
All right,
and then
okay.
they shat up.
I'm gonna play it. Don't.
We will get demonetized if you play.
Oh no!
The whole channel just instantly demonetized if you ever.
Oh, is it really crude?
Yes.
Well, okay. It's our secret link of the day. Oh, you made it 5 years ago. Holy dang! Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we get edgy, Bobo.
Yeah, it's the
Even
hottest
edgier.
mixtape of 2013.
Okay. We'll link that in the description as well.
I linked it in the chat, and I'll put it in the description. And it's something to listen to with the family. So listen to it with the family. But yes, it's co-wrote by Nom and an old Nerf Mania for those who don't know Nom.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nerfomania. Man.
Yeah,
does Nom still... Bobo, let us know. Does Nom still make stuff? Does he still attend any events when he can? Or is he just busy with life?
Nom has a kid, if I remember correctly.
Nom has a kid? Wow.
I think he had a kid. Maybe he stole a kid. I don't know.
That's one way to get
There is a kid in his possession. Yes.
Right.
So
after talking about the Nerf Viking, this brings us to our final topic of today. I think it'll be our final.
4th of July.
Yeah.
So, Justin, how are you celebrating America tomorrow?
I'm not. I'll be probably video editing.
Are you a filthy commie?
Yeah. We have healthcare and shit.
You filthy, filthy commie. Why aren't you celebrating America?
Because Australia has free healthcare. Oh, sort of. Mostly.
Sort of. So I live there. It sort of has free healthcare at the best of times.
So, the final topic that I wanted to bring up, which I mentioned at the start, is... So, everyone knows about weeaboos, where basically... just America, like Western kids watching too much anime and thinking Japan's cool and all this other shit.
You mean it isn't?
And then building up this whole magical mysticism of it being some magical land, and it's not. And them basically abandoning their own culture and then culturally appropriating, I guess the term is, like Japanese stuff, and and also like anime is not popular in Japan. It's still, otakus are still shunned, kind of like as a geeky thing, just like it's geeky in America. But I think it's now getting more popular in America because it's all over Netflix and that kind of stuff. But the thought I had the other day was, a mutual friend of a friend, whatever, is starting blacksmithing and trying to make Viking stuff. And I just thought, like, what the hell? You're just some... I don't think you have any Norse blood in you, or any kind of, like, Northern European heritage, or Scandinavian heritage. And, I don't know, is like making... is doing Viking stuff, like the European weeaboo of appropriating kind of Viking.
The European version of weeaboo. First of all, what would you call that? I'm putting you on the spot. What is appropriating Viking culture as a non-Viking person? Well, what is the term for that? If weeaboo's from Japanese.
Vikaboo? I don't...
Vikaboo. Alright, we'll put a group on it.
Put a group on it. Hey, we're gonna chat here. We've got how many viewers at the moment? So we'll
32.
ask them. Oh, we got 37 viewers, yeah. Okay, we have 37 minds. No, 39, including us. Surely we can think of something.
Certainly. Asteru, we got Biodad is Dutch. I don't think that was one of them. Meadlings. I like Meadlings. Meadlings. That makes sense. He's a vegetable.
How does that make sense?
Meadlings, because mead, like the alcohol Vikings drink, and lings, as a person.
I guess I don't know.
Anyway.
Meat
So
all
why
throughout
does
Europe?
this anger you? Why does this anger you?
Oh, I just thought it was.
Justin, why does this anger you?
Because it's like the people who are like, when you think of a weeaboo, of that kind of patheticism.
Yeah.
It's the same type of person. The mole ninja collecting katanas, trying to now they're collecting Viking axes or just
it's
other.
Great
shit.
for the people who sell Viking axes. Have you heard from the Viking axe community recently?
The industry?
No, because they're so they can't make ends meet, man. They're selling their axes on the street for like $2-3 at a time. But if we get the meadlings or the alelings,
to increase
whatever you want to call
demand,
them,
we can increase prices.
We can stimulate the economy. So what you're really angry at is you're angry at stimulating the world economy.
At capitalism. I'm angry
what
at
has capitalism done to you? What has capitalism done to you that you can't allow people to be blacksmiths, make axes, get drunk, and hit things with those axes? Do you just not like fun? And then, hey, I'm not even done yet. Then they can also then buy the shields and the armor, and then we have them fight the weebs in their katanas and their samurai suits.
Let
and
them
we
sort
put
it
that
out.
on TV.
It's real life For Honor, but it's
it's
socially awkward. You need a shower.
Exactly. It's sweaty. It smells. Even when you watch it at home on TV or the internet, you just get it. The amount of BO just wafts over you. Just from the screen, it's terrible.
I think
awesome.
This taps into a little bit of the whole kind of military culture appropriation of like over the top airsoft dudes.
Oh yeah,
who are basically on the verge of stolen valor, and it's like, no, dude, just join the army. It's not cool to go murder people. That's why
it's a three-way fight between the aliens, the weeboos, and the milsims.
Yeah.
It's three-way, and then they fight. And they fight to the death.
Epic video game.
Dude, it would be an epic... Dude, we would be millionaires on YouTube. We would get all that YouTube money if we just filmed that. And all we had to do is, especially like
wait, isn't this technically a Nerf war now?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Melbourne Nerf wars because we had Clem with a katana, we had you with a sword and board, and then we had everyone else running around with tack gear.
It is. Dude, it was foreshadowing what was to come, right? So you get the Norse people, the Norse pre-procreators, whatever you want to call
Chris
them.
points out maybe this is the theme for Ragnarocktoberfest,
the
final battle.
You got the weebs, the Viking, the aliens, and
ninjas versus
milsims.
Vikings versus Space Marines.
There you go. Done. Like and subscribe. $1 million. Donate to our Patreon.
Patreon.com/Make.Test.Battle.
Yeah, and we are now out of time.
Alright, we'll finish off with what we're working on, and we'll take like 3 questions or a couple questions from chat. But anyway, so today I'm probably going to be live streaming again, and like probably in 2 hours or something, or another hour of me working on the as I work on the the Thunderhawk mod guide. So would people like in chat, would you guys be interested? I'm just gonna do it anyway. But if you're interested,
would you be interested? Fuck that. Yes, we're gonna do it.
You're gonna take it. You want the content. I know you want the content. I'll give it to you. Don't worry.
I'll give it to you. Going in not.
So basically, I'm gonna be live streaming as I work on it. I'm probably going to be live streaming it for the rest of the day because it's probably going to take me all day to film this. Because I really want to get. I want to film it like I did the Sledgefire video, But I think what I'll do is I'll change the way that I did the voice recording. So I don't know if I'll explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. That way I don't have to like sit down and re-record it. But depending on the audio quality, I might just hook up my audio recorder with really nice microphones, and I'll just like after I do a rough edit, I might just do the audio re-recording. It's just so many steps and layers to do it.
So many steps.
It took
so many
me.
layers.
How long did it take me to do that sledge fire?
20,000 years for the sledge fire. It was
I don't know.
formed
It's harder
before
when you have
civilization
to
itself.
reposition the camera and then also be doing the mod yourself. Because like with Ryan's ones, like I was filming it and I just would follow him around and get in a position. And then something that was way more easy and free flowing was when we did the Ultra Sledge Fire video. That wasn't like a tutorial or build guide. That was more just a build log of me just following him around the workshop as he did his thing.
Yeah. Cool. So you're gonna live stream that.
Yeah.
I'm currently working on FoamCon. If I filmed you at FoamCon and did a quick loadout, that's gonna be in our FoamCon overview. It's actually, I'm making it so we're depicting everyone who I was able to snag and film, because at the end of the day, FoamCon wouldn't have been the same without the people showing up. So it's devoted to you guys, or at least you guys that showed up.
Oh.
So yeah, exactly.
Is Dr. Chris in it?
Dr. Chris is in it. Yes, he is.
Holy crap!
He's in it multiple times. I have him dancing too. It's good.
So wait, is this like
also,
your kind of vlog of the day?
No, it's like it's like a loadout video.
Oh, is this all the micro loadout videos you filmed?
Micro loadout video, rapid succession loadout videos. It's just blaster porn. It's blaster porn for days. I had over 2 hours of blaster porn to scrub through. It was delicious. And I'm almost done. Exactly.
How long were each of the individual things?
I aimed for 30 seconds, but of course it took a little bit longer for each one. So,
okay, but I guess if you like cut it down, it might get
30 seconds. Yeah, it was 30 seconds of talking plus B-roll plus a few extra takes. But yeah, it's just going to be really quick loadout videos. There were some awesome blasters there that I was able to get. I missed a lot of blasters. There's some blasters that are really cool that are not going to be showing up in this, but they'll be showing up in
separate dedicated loadouts.
Yeah, there's one separate dedicated loadout of the Scottish guy, because I always forget his name. Big Al. He has his own personal loadout because he came all the way from Scotland.
Yep.
And also, he was the first guy I shot before I came up with the idea of doing the 30-second loadout video. But everything I do is on the fly. There's no order to me. It's all chaos. But yeah, so there's that. Sparky, I saw your message. I will be talking to you with this message to you after this podcast. Your prophecy is in California, and it will be heading to you soon. We just have to work out a date and time. We're sorry for that delay. Yeah. Unfortunately, life got in the way a lot of ways. Also, yeah, so was it Make.Test.Battle? Bobo has a question. Can you please make a video of Justin super gluing his hands together? We will do that after if someone hits the 10,000 $10,000 Patreon thing. We will do that because then we can put $5,000 towards the medical bill for that.
Well, technically, wait, in the video where we did the Han Solo blaster unboxing with Psych, I touched there was like some JB weld on the desk, and I put my hand in it.
But yeah, so we should wrap this up.
And also your swordfish review.
Oh yes, my sword. So yeah, those are my videos that are coming out. It's gonna be 30-second loadout swordfish, the deep and meaningful swordfish review that I've done with many other YouTubers at FoamCon. If you saw a bunch of YouTubers laying down on the ground, that was me filming.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I just asked the YouTubers, "You want to lay down with me and get comfortable?" They're like, "Sure." And I'll be like, "That's $5." But anyway, yes. So the deep, meaningful swordfish review will be coming out. I worked 65 hours this week, and I only worked way too little days. So I had no time. But this last week. So this week I actually have time because 4th of July, and after this I'm going to start video editing, and we'll get those out as quickly as I can. I'm terrible at video editing, so it'll take me a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't have Justin's magic touch.
That's all right. You can
Don't have
learn
it
it
yet. I will learn it.
Dude, you're a wizard. You can learn the magic.
Yeah.
It's just
Exactly.
a different faction of magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Manipulation of the creative mind. Anyway,
I need manipulation of minions.
Anything else? Swordfish review, blah blah blah. Pizza in Santa Monica. Ooh,
Sounds good.
nice. Was there any other questions?
Bobo
Something's
wants your
gotta-
hands fully covered in super glue.
Okay, that was really it.
Homely needs to hit the lottery. Homely, if you hit the lottery, chuck us some money. Yeah, thank you, Trico. I like that hideout, Mr. Nathan. Awesome. Yes,
Oh yeah,
we'd be looking-
link in the
film
description.
To
Looking forward to the rest of FoamCon and more stuff. Nice,
Yes.
yes. Oh
Yeah, I
yes,
filmed a lot with
Mr.
Mr.
Nathan's
Nathan,
in
it was
chat.
really
Oh, yeah.
good.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
Mr. Nathan's annual recap. That'll also be linked in the description.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's good.
And
I was
also,
in
I
it.
think, what's his name? The dude. The guy.
The dude.
Brett. Brett who wears a beret.
Yeah.
He also did his End War recap video.
Yes.
And
So
I think Jangular's probably done one.
Yeah, Jangular's is out and his Last Stand's out.
Oh
Good.
yeah. Is it
Yeah.
patreon.com/Mr. Nathan?
Yeah, patreon.com/Mr. Nathan, patreon.com/Make.Test.Battle, patreon.com,
/Brett who wears a beret. Patreon.com/I am Bobololo. Patreon.com/ how do we end this episode?
but
We've
more
gone over
importantly,
time.
patreon.com/Make.Test.Battle. Just educational enough.
Alright. Thank
Patches
you
will be
very
out
much for
soon.
watching, guys. We will see you later.
See ya.